Nashville's exclusive home for the Nashville Predators. 102.5 and 106.3.
79-52 Vanderbilt.
And I think he's going to coach
Shot by Sherrill.
You're going to see more moves. The Game.
A Cromwell Media Station.
Nashville.
The Suit is in the building.
Acknowledge me.
Are you ready? This is Chase McCabe on Nashville's best sports talk. 102.5 and 106.3 The Game and the Game Nashville app.
And a good Monday morning, everybody. Welcome in. Chase McCabe, 102.5, 106.3 The Game. Hope you had a fantastic weekend, having a great start to your Monday. Nick Frazier along for the ride as well. I can say this, my favorite part of today is that it's not blazing hot. It actually feels quite amazing. What's up, Nick?
Howdy. Yeah, woke up, went to my car. I was like, there's a bit of a cool breeze outside. What is that about? Is that the fall on the horizon?
I don't know about that. You've lived here your whole life. I've lived here my whole life. We know how this goes. We get faked out a little bit. You know, it's fake fall. I wouldn't even call this fake fall. This is summer. But it's not humid and feels pleasant. But I would say we're probably going to get, one more heat wave before it's all said and done. But I went to the Vanderbilt game Saturday night. Sat through some rain, but then once the rain moved out, it was like, okay, this is nice. We have been waiting for this for a while. So a lot to get into today. Again, hope you're having a great start to your Monday, as it is cut week for the NFL, and, a tough week for sure. I will always say that, you have guys that had an opportunity, and that opportunity is going to come to an end, because there are 32 teams and 53 spots, give or take. Obviously, you have the practice squad and things like that. But, a lot of these guys are going to be without an opportunity once cuts are official. And, the interesting part about it this year is, and it's tomorrow, 3 o'clock Central Time. Every roster has to be set at 53. It used to be that they would go down in gradually go from like 90 to 85 to 80, and now it is 90 to 53. That is it. And I like that. I think that's probably better. It gives you more time to evaluate. But it's still, I know it's tough. And, the Titans have begun that process as they got the last preseason game under their belt the other night on Friday, but they've already waived DB Alonzo Davis, wide receiver Gavin Holmes, tackle Zach Johnson, center Jimmy Murray, tight end Justin Rigg, and kicker Michael Badgley. So currently there is no kicker on the Titans roster, which we will get into for sure. But, overall takeaways from the game, I'm going to sound like Vrabel here, but some good, some bad. The thing I don't understand, and I heard Corey Curtis talk about this earlier, but I'm going to take you inside my head Friday night. Like, I was pissed. Like, I was like, why even play Tannehill? If he's just going to stand there and hand the ball off 3 plays and not throw it, it's 3rd and a mile and he's going to hand it off, and you make it very, very clear that he's not going to throw the ball, why even play him? Just play Malik Willis the whole game like you did last week. But no, the reports come out that, Levis isn't going to play again. Expect Malik Willis to get a lot of snaps, but Ryan Tannehill will start. I'm like, great. That's what I've been saying all week. Get Tannehill in there for a series or two with the offensive line, with some of these receivers that he might have to work with, and let him go. And you can draw up safe plays where he can get rid of the ball fast and he's not going to get hit. But Vrabel is so damn scared that somebody's going to get hurt that he puts him in there for 3 plays and hands the ball off, and he doesn't do anything. And I was just like, what in the hell? What was the point of that? You're just putting him in there just to appease us, just to say, there you go, he's in there now. Like, give me a break. And that's pretty much my reaction Friday night. And you can tell that I'm still fired up about it. Indeed. Like, I don't understand. Like, what was the point of that?
Zero on it. I think it's just to make sure the fans had some sort of I don't know, reassurance that, yes, we put Tannehill out there. We can check that off the list. That's
right.
it.
And I get it. You don't want him to get hurt. But guess what? It's football. And Patrick Mahomes is playing. Aaron Rodgers is playing. They're throwing the football. Like, what is so special about the Titans in the fact that, oh, no, we can't do that. We can't get them hurt, or we can't show too much. Like, I don't understand. I really don't understand. Why even put him out there? It was such a waste of time. It was such a joke. After I'm standing there watching this game. I was literally standing, and I'm going, you have got to be bleeping kidding me. This is what we're going to do. And I turned to my friend, and I'm like, I won't say what I said, but I was just like, I was shaking my head. I really was. Like, it didn't make any sense to me why you do that.
So I had
just play Malik.
I know, and he actually played decently well after the 2 interceptions and the fumble.
He was okay.
He did some good things, but I actually got some tickets late to the game Friday. Somebody gave me.
Oh, so you
tickets,
went?
And I went. Field looks great, but the game itself was just. The first 2 drives were phenomenal on defense. The offensive drives, like you're alluding to now with Tannehill, like, why? Just don't even go out there. Like, if you're going to put shoulder pads on and then put a jersey on, go get your knee pads a little dirty. That's all I'm saying.
You can draw up safe plays.
Yeah.
Where he gets rid of the ball and he doesn't get hit. But they're just this has been kind of my thing in the Vrabel tenure, that it's like sometimes I think they're a little too conservative. And it's like, I get it. You don't want to get him hurt. Like, Derrick Henry didn't need to play Friday night. Okay. DeAndre Hopkins, I mean, we don't think he needed to play, but if Tannehill's out there, throw him out there, but he's the head coach.
Just let the fans wet their whistle a little bit. Just a little bit.
I mean, but it's just, I hear the whole, like, go through the procedure and get the play call and, get in the huddle and all that. I'm like, does he really need practice with that? Like, is that really what we're doing? Does he really need to go through the procedure? Like, I think he's done that enough. So, again, if you're going to put him in there, let him throw the damn ball. Like, I don't get it. And so here we are. Yeah, Robert on our text line, driven by WilsonCountyHonda.com, 615-737-1025. Vrabel was trolling. I absolutely think he might have been. And that, whatever, that's his prerogative. But I don't. I like Mike Vrabel. But I don't agree with things he does sometimes. This is one of those decisions, like, when he does the I'm smarter than you in the press conference, and he does, and anybody that says he doesn't, you're not paying attention. He does. But when he does that, and then they lose 7 in a row for whatever reason, but they lose 7 in a row and don't make the playoffs, and then basically you're not winning, I don't have any sympathy for you. And that's when I can't defend you. So you want to get an attitude, and you want to have this I'm smarter than you, fine. But let's see how the season goes, and then we'll talk. That's how I look at it. And again, I do like Mike Vrabel. I think he's been a good head coach. But they've won some divisions. What else? Winning is everything. And, like, I remember kind of going through this with Peter Laviolette. I liked Peter Laviolette. But he kind of started getting the smart-ass attitude when things weren't going so well. And it's like, come on now. Can't be doing that. You're not going to get much defense. So, but they win. You mentioned Malik Willis. 15 of 20, 211, 2 touchdowns, but he had 2 picks in the fumble. He did recover it, but I thought he was okay. I mean, I would say and we'll get into this in a second. I mean, he's probably going to start the year as the backup, but I don't know if I trust him to win a game if you have to turn the ball over to him. If Tannehill were to get hurt, we know he's not going to get hurt this week because he just handed the ball off 3 times. But so that was that, and then no Will Levis playing. One bright spot was Harold Landry as he was back. Here was Mike Vrabel and what he saw from Landry in his first game.
What did you see from Harold first time out since